2nd of December 2025, WION held the third season of its flagship initiative, Mission Sustainability. No action, not an option, in New Delhi.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Namaskar. A very warm welcome to the third edition of WION Mission Sustainability Summit.
The on-ground event brought together visionaries, policymakers and innovators to address the most challenging environmental concerns of our times. The day-long program was focused on driving impactful discourses around climate resilience and sustainable development. Through powerful panel discussions, we explored 5 urgent pillars of sustainability: the plastic pollution problem, recycling, waste management, electric vehicles, and alternative energy models of sustainability. And not to be missed was the keynote address by Chief Guest Shri Nitin Gadkari, India's Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have among us this evening India's Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, a leader who stands as a pillar of exemplary leadership in the country on infrastructure development. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Welcome, sir.
From utilizing waste from landfills for road construction to revolutionizing the automobile sector, Shri Nitin Gadkari shared his vision about the country's efforts towards green infrastructure and eco-friendly transportation. Let's listen in to what he had to say at Mission Sustainability 2025.
Dear friends, anywhere in any society, in any country, 3 important things which are very important for the development, sustainable development. One is ethics, economy, ecology and environment. I remember when I taken charge as the minister, our number was 7. The size of the industry was 14 lakh crore. And this is the most important industry for the country, because this industry creates 4 crore 50 lakh jobs. And this is the industry which is very important because maximum export in the country is because of this industry. This is the industry which is giving maximum revenue as a part of GST to the state and central government. And today, our number is 3rd. We just surpassed Japan. And now in the world, our number is 3rd. And as a fastest growing economy in the world, the most important sector which is going to helpful for the growth of our country is automobile sector. Because maximum export we have, maximum job creation, and at the same time, maximum pollution is also with the industry. So today for the sustainable development, one side we need to think about economic growth, and at the same time we have to protect our ecology and environment. Today I am coming in this program with my car that is on hydrogen. The name of the car is Mirai. And Mirai is Japanese word. The car is from Toyota. And Mirai means future. And the green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. Knowledge is the power. And I always telling to people that the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the second important philosophy is, no material is waste and no person is waste. We can convert waste into wealth. So on the basis of 2 philosophy, our policies of our governments are very clear and transparent. The people was asking me the question, if there is a vehicle is fail in the road, who is going to help them? But today electric vehicles are very very popular. And there is 30 to 40% growth. At the time when we started electric vehicle, the cost of the lithium ion battery was $150 per kilowatt per hour. And today the cost is coming to $55 to $60 per kilowatt per hour. So today we are in the process of having successfully electric truck, electric buses all already there. Day by day, because of the technology, the innovation and research, the automobile sector is very fastly changing. Just 6 months before, I got opportunity to launch the trucks from Tata, 3 trucks. One is on hydrogen fuel cell, 2 trucks on hydrogen fuel cell, and one is in IC engine, we can use hydrogen, and both 3 trucks, Prahlad Joshi ji and myself, I got opportunity to launch that trucks. We are making in 10 routes in the country where hydrogen truck and buses, we are using hydrogen filling station, and the Tata, Ashok Leyland, Indian Oil, Volvo, HPCL, IOCL, NTPC, they are all taking participation in this project. And I am confident that the fuel for the future is the hydrogen. Present our position is we are the importer of the energy. But I am confident it will take some time. At least we can take it as after 10 years, we will be the exporter of the energy. And we can convert our green biomass and even segregate the waste. And from waste, segregating waste, we get that municipal solid waste, from which taking into biodigester, we'll get methane. And from methane, we can segregate CO2, we'll get hydrogen. So that is to be a very, very cheaper way that we can get the hydrogen. 100% I am confident that we are working on alternative fuel and biofuel. And it is also very important for the country. This is the appropriate time when we have a mission of Atmanirbhar Bharat without developing our agriculture, Gaon, Garib, Mazdoor and Kisan. We cannot develop our country. And that is the reason that we need to find out the appropriate technology on the basis of Jal, Jameen, Jungle and Janwar. And for the reason we have accepted the policy that diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. Today it is really a good thing that we are making ethanol from sugarcane juice and molasses. We are making ethanol from broken rice and corn. The farmers are benefited by 45,000 crore because of corn rates, which are actually the commercial price which was increased, and that is going to benefit to the farmers of Bihar and UP. So today we have 3 times more corn. Now there is surplus of corn is there. Even we have surplus of rice, surplus of wheat, and now even we are using bamboo in Numaligarh in Assam, where we are making ethanol from bamboo. And in Panipat, we have really a good project where we are making 1 lakh liter ethanol, bioethanol per day from Parli, 150 ton biobitumen, and 78,000 ton per year sustainable aviation fuel. So now I feel that this is diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector is economic point of view is very important for the country, for the agriculture. And that is the reason that we have taken the decision and giving permission for making ethanol from various agriculture products. So the green fuel is the future. At any cost, we have to reduce the pollution. And for that reason, alternative fuel and biofuel is very important. And hydrogen is the most important thing because it is the fuel for the future. Now regarding sustainable development, it is equally important that we have to make good highways. Because in the cities, the traffic jams are there. And because of that, there is air pollution. Just 2 days before, we have started the pilot trial for Delhi-Dehradun highway. Now you can go to Dehradun within 2 hours. The road is started. Only 2 hours. We are going to complete within a month from Chennai to Bangalore, 2 hours. Delhi to Meerut previously 4 hours. Now it is only 45 to 50 minutes. We are already making Delhi to Katra. So by Delhi to Katra highway, it will be 6 hours. Delhi to Amritsar is 4 hours. Delhi to Srinagar will be 8 hours. So today the way in which we are developed, now Delhi to Jaipur by express highway, it is only 2 hours. From Delhi to Mumbai will be 12 hours by your car. So today, because of the express highway, access control road, we will reduce the fuel. I am just giving you the example. In this hotel, in the same auditorium, I opened the KPMG report. And the report indicates that our goods transport, goods traffic, 81% is on the road, 1% on the railway, and by other sources, it is 18%. It is really a new thing for me when I opened that report. It is because of express highway. So by good highways and good fuel, reasonably cost effective, and now this is the time for sustainable development. We need 100%, we have highest priority for development of our economy because we are the fastest growing economy in the world. And the mission and the target of the Prime Minister to make Indian economy third largest economy in the world. But at the same time, we have to protect our ecology and environment. Regarding water pollution, air pollution, and sound pollution is big concern. So this is the way by which we can use wastage, the municipal solid waste. And we have already used 80 lakh ton of municipal waste in the road construction. In Dolero-Ahmedabad highway, then UR2 in Delhi, and Delhi-Mumbai highway, up till now, we have already used 80 lakh ton of municipal solid waste, legacy waste in the highway. By making biobitumen from rice straw, we have constructed 1 kilometer road in Nagpur-Jabalpur National Highway. Then we have 80 kilometer of bamboo crash barriers. I am very much sensitive about all this, particularly the green revolution is the mission for us. We have already transplanted 88,000 trees. And in Maharashtra, near Aurangabad, the Paitan is the city where we have transplanted the trees 100 years old, but trees. At the same time, we have already planted 4 crore 50 lakhs trees already, and E-tag is there. So we have to protect our ecology and environment and reduce the pollution. We have already made 10,000 Amrut Sarovar. I am not a very intelligent man, neither I am an engineer, but I received 14 doctorates. Deletes, not doctorate, deletes. And out of which 7 deletes are related with the water conservation. Because I am from the area, Vidarbha, where we have 10,000 farmer suicides. The simple mission is, दौड़ने वाले पानी को चलने के लिए लगाओ, चलने वाले पानी को रुकने के लिए लगाओ, और रुके हुए पानी को जमीन को पीने के लिए लगाओ. गांव का पानी गांव में, घर का पानी घर में, खेत का पानी खेत में. The Punjab Agriculture University in Maharashtra, in Akola, we have already constructed 36 lakes for them. And their irrigation is increased from 350 acres to 4,000 acres. And everywhere the water level is also increased. We are now planning for making Amrut Sarovar all over the country. And this is the time by which we can increase the productivity in agriculture. At the same time, we can protect our, particularly because of the flood situation, we have a lot of losses. I was water resources minister, so we are already planning that how we can stop this floods situation, which is to be creating a lot of problem for our society, and by which we can protect the floods, the cities, the villages from the floods by protecting the poor people. This is very important for the country. One side, we have to develop the country. We have to develop agriculture, rural and tribal economy. At the same time, we need to create more jobs. We need to create more exports and reduce our import. And at the same time, we have to protect the ecology and environment. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Sustainable development, sir, is an issue that is very close to your heart. And we just witnessed a sample of how you have actually incorporated that on the ground level. No action, not an option is the message that we are trying to send out today. If you were to tell the layperson today what the idea of sustainable development is and how important it is to actually save our planet, what would your message be?
Actually, frankly speaking, any out-of-box idea, it is taking a lot of time to convince the people.
Right.
Now in the steel industry, the slag is there. Now a lot of waste material is available. So I called the meeting of all the steel people, and they promised me that we will give you the steel slag free of charge. And we issue the circular, they are asking, give us 500 rupees per ton. But now we are using steel slag, we are using the aggregate material available in the, by dredging material we are using, then foundry material we are using, then sand is also we are getting from that. Then we are using bamboo in crash barriers. Now you just understand how it is important. Our need for bitumen is 98 lakh ton is our requirement, out of which our refineries capacity is only for 50 lakh ton. So 50 lakh ton is import. And the parali, the rice straw is a problem. Already Central Research Road Organization successfully implemented getting bitumen from parali, rice straw. So it is to be import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous, just like fuel. So this is the time that we need to convince all these things. There are a lot of new things where we need support from media, support from the people, support from the society. And I feel that this is economically also very good. It's a good, and nothing is economically costly. We are saving. Now I'm talking about biofuel. As compared with petrol, there is a huge economic viability is there. So at the same time, Swadeshi Swavalamban and nationalism, this is to be the spirit, and that is important spirit is reduce our import, increase our export, create more jobs, and strengthen the agriculture, rural and tribal India, and develop the technology on the basis of Jal, Jameen, Jungle and Janwar. And that is going to resolve all our urban problems. Why we are facing problem in Delhi? Because the population is increased. Why population is increased? Because there are no jobs in the rural sector. No sustainable development is there. If suppose the income is going to increase of the farmers and the rural agriculture area, 100% there is going to be development is there, job creation is there, no one will come to Delhi. So for sustainable development, we need to think on the line with integrated approach with the urban development and the rural development, and by which we have to find out the solution for that.
Sir, India's EV potential, how would you describe that currently, and what is your vision to also tackle the hurdles along the way?
No, there are no hurdles. Only the charging point of view. You previously probably at a time when mobile start, I remember I was in Mumbai at that time. I taken a mobile from Ericsson. So the charger was different. Different company, different charger. So we need a charging system which can be useful from scooter, two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, truck and buses. Fast charging system. That is the need. And there are a lot of options are there. At the same time, the rate of electricity. Now we have to find out the way out, because in particular in the cars, scooters which available, average running of scooter is 26 kilometer per day. So now scooter is charged for 125 kilometer. So no problem. Coming to night at home, they can charge. Then car also there is now, they go up to 450 kilometers. So for the city area, there is no problem. But when you are taking your car from Delhi to Mumbai, then there is a problem. So we have to reasonable rate for charging for power, and at the same time we have a good technology, world-class technology for fast charging. That is the need. We are working on that.
You've been regarded as expressway man, highway man, road man, someone who speaks very candidly, someone who has a people's connect. You've often also said that politics is just a bridge or a highway to connect with the people. I have to ask you, what would your advice to the younger generation be today? Because they are also the torch bearers for what lies ahead. You've often said, for example, taking the shortcut is not as important as taking the long route with honesty.
Shortcut cuts you short. The honesty, clarity, credibility is the biggest capital for 21st century. I am a very common man. I am not a big man. Neither I have a big position. I always feel that politics is an instrument of socio-economic reform. And 95% I am doing social work. I am working in agriculture, different fields as a social worker. Or that is a great strength for me. And the ownership is very important. I understand the ambition is very important. But I always have a feeling that I am going to work for the country, for the people, for the society. This is the time that for the sustainable development, we need to make the research and study of all these problems. And I feel that there are problems and there are solutions. The strong political will is very important. So I always telling to people that if there is a will, there is a way. And if there is no will, there is only survey, discussion, seminar, committee, subcommittee and research group. The strong political will. Political consciousness is important. Social consciousness is very important. National consciousness is equally important. And it's a more thing that ownership with the people and the society. That I am going to work for the welfare of the people. And that is to be my responsibility. That feeling always inspired and motivate me to work for the people.
Thank you very much, sir. And it was absolutely insightful to hear your remarks, sir. Thank you very much for being here.
You.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.